Why people from non-tech backgrounds should go for data analyst and data science roles? So this is something I'm sharing from my personal experience. So I was working as a manual tester in TCS, and even though I was from a computer science background, I was not very good at coding, and DSA is something I was very afraid of. So restarting the wheel again and learning a DSA was a very difficult thing for me, and I was having a fear also at that time. And that's when I decided to learn data science. And in data science, there is not very much big requirement of DSA. In companies like Amazon or Google, if they're hiring for data science role, they will ask you a bit of DSA, but they won't go in depth of data structure and algorithm to the level they do go for a software engineers. For people who have never touched laptop, obviously everyone has touched laptop, but someone who has not done coding, so for them the data analyst role is a very good role. And someone who wants to build a career in IT, they want to start their career in IT for past 5 years or 10 years, they're working in some other field. So for them, data science is a preferred option as from my experience. I'm not telling that you can't become a software developer or front-end developer or back-end developer, but that role will be a bit tough for you because you need to have extensive coding skills and you need to know a good amount of DSA to crack the product-based companies. Now in data science and analyst, you should have the analytical skills. So you should be able to formulate the business problem into a data science problem. So you should understand. So the thing is, like, a client will give you a problem statement. Now you have to think through it and understand it, how I can solve this problem through data. So things are not very straightforward in data science, like input data is there, input data liya and model input kiya and predict kar diya. So that way it doesn't happen normally. So you should have analytical skill. You should first of all understand the client even very nicely. Then think what data points are required to solve this problem. And you also need to think that it is even possible to solve this problem using data science or analytics. So you get the data, you clean the data, you organize the data in the proper format. Sometimes you may not even need a machine learning model to solve the problem. And I've seen a lot of cases like the client is very much excited, please give me a machine learning solution. But it doesn't happen. Most of the time there's some rule-based algorithms which you can write by doing custom coding, and that gives a perfect result. So not every time you need hi-fi ML algorithm. So in this kind of scenarios, you should go for some simple rules. Not every time. So this level of understanding you should have. Like, the main thing is you have to solve the business problem. So that level of skill is something you have, like problem solving skill, which we say, right? So that is something it's inbuilt there in you. So you don't have now coding is required. It's not like coding is nowhere required in data science, but it's not too much extensive like it is required in a development role, right? So you will need coding to clean the data, to organize the data, to reformat the data in the required format for your analysis or model building, right? So that's why, from my personal experience, I suggest people who are from non-tech background and if they want to start their career in IT, then they should go for data science or analyst role. In general, they can start with a data analyst profile which have the requirements of SQL, Excel, Power BI or Tableau. So these skills, then Python also for manipulating the data. Then they can slowly move forward in the role where they can learn machine learning, gradually they can learn deep learning and go in maths, a bit of maths, understand the maths of the algorithms and learn statistics, right? So all those things, this way you can grow your profile in the field. And obviously the growth is very good right now because every company is trying to play on data. So data is the new oil, as we say it, right? So you can have this as a preferred career option according to my experience. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you like the video. Please like and subscribe the video and share with your friends.